Hi, so I'm back with another video, and this is a book haul video from firstcry. So recently firstcry had a discount going on where they gave books for like 50% off, and I found some really great books that were there in the offer and I couldn't resist buying them. So here's me just unboxing and showing you the books that I got, so you can decide for yourself if you want to keep an eye out for these books. The first one is Usborne Puzzle Adventures, The Missing Unicorn, and it's a story with pictures and puzzles to solve. And it's a game where kids can actually, engage themselves and find something fun to do other than follow the story. So it's an interactive book and I really like that. The next one is Usborne 100 Children's Crosswords, and this is the general knowledge part. So each page has 2 or 3 depending upon the page, and you have just easy for kids to do. It's not very easy at the same time. It's not very difficult either, so it's perfect for their age. So it starts off very easy and then gets a little complex, and you have other titles as well, which I have not bought. This is the first one that I got. Then what I have next is this is more for me because this is about all the learned men and women of ancient India, and I really like how this book covers all our old sages and our ancient scientists who have contributed a lot to various fields. So we have a content page where we can see all the people that are covered, and we have their stories and their contribution, and even an illustration about how they looked. So yeah, I think it's a pretty awesome book, and I'll be doing a separate review on this once I'm done reading it. And this is again for kids and adults alike. This is Quirky History, and it's written by Mini Menon and illustrated by Anita Balachandran. And this also covers stories from history, folk tales, and that kind of thing. So these are the stories covered here, and it has some illustrations, just very basic in black and white. And yeah, so I think this is hinted at all ages, not just kids. Then this I went through this already, and this is an amazing book. This was such a lucky find. Like when I searched for pictures or video of this book online, I couldn't find any, but I went ahead and purchased it because my kid was very fond of dragons and I thought he would like it. But this book is just amazing. There are such lovely poems in there, and they are funny and hilarious, and they have stories and just weird things that kids would enjoy in general. For example, this is my favorite part. So you have the names given here, and you read this using these names, and then you just make up a tune to go along with it, and it's really amazing. It's very funny and it just makes you laugh. Then I have books from Dr. Seuss, because again that's another favorite of my son's. He's very fond of Dr. Seuss books. So in that I got these titles: If I Ran the Circus, which is a yellowback one, and this has like more difficult words. It's not the easiest in their series, but my kiddo is at that age where he can read. So yeah, I have been getting all that. Then I have this one, because I just like the concept of reading at night past your bedtime, which is what I do all the time. And again, these are poems. Then we have another Dr. Seuss book, Come Over to My House, and this goes through all the different types of houses where people live in different ways they live and stuff like that. So again, lovely illustrations and text makes it fun. Then I have this again from Dr. Seuss, from the Cat in the Hat series. So then I have this is all about rainforest. Then this is again another funny part. So that's done. Then I have this. The storybook is about Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj from Maharashtra, and it's got lovely illustrations, and it's a big sized book. If you compare it with a regular Dr. Seuss book, it's a big sized book, and it's got lovely illustrations. It's full of illustrations and artwork, and the entire story is written in a very easy to read, easy to understand way. So yeah, he's one of my favorite ancient rulers, or kings in general. I really look up to him. I grew up learning about him in school, so yeah, I got this for my son. Then I have a Hindi story collection book. So these are like moral stories, but in Hindi. And again, I just absolutely love the artwork here. These, I think you'd know most of these stories because these are like regular folklore, and there are some different and unique ones. So yeah, my kiddo needs Hindi practice for school, so I just got him this so we can read it together. Then this is an absolute masterpiece of a book. This I got more for myself than for my kiddo. This is like it's like a newspaper but set in the Stone Age, and it is so witty and so creative. It gives you a lot of information about Stone Age. At the same time, it's sarcastic and funny, and if you just think about how these things would have been at that time, if they had a concept like this, it's just amazing. You have to read it to actually enjoy it. Everything, right from the news heading to the picture captions, to the articles, like right to the back page where you can't even read this whole thing because you have this right here. It's printed, so you can't take it off, and you can read just part of the article, and it is still amazing. So yeah, you've really got to check this book out. This is great. Then I got this book. This is like part 2, How the Grinch Lost Christmas. I don't have part 1, so we won't be reading this before I get that book yet. It wasn't there on firstcry, so I'll have to look for it somewhere else. But what I liked was it's a hardcover, and it's got this lovely illustration on the naked hardback, and there's illustration on the back as well. So I really love that. I love collecting such books, and the inside is obviously, it's just great as always. So that's that book. Then I have a Usborne comprehension workbook that I thought we could do some practice for summer holidays. That's coming soon, and this is okay. This is not as wonderful as I thought it would be, because it just seems like a pretty basic book. It has very less of everything, but since it was on discount, it's fine. Then I have 24 Hours in Space, and this is a hardcover book from Usborne, and It's like a graphic novel where it follows these characters who spend 24 hours in space, right from takeoff until the time they come back. So it gives you a lot of information. It has discussions, so your kids can learn a lot, and the illustrations are really awesome. Then I have this book. This is all about energy. I really love this series as well. We have a few books from this series, and I buy them as and when I can find, because they give you really good information in a very easy to understand way. And these are perfect for kids who are growing up and they need to learn the concepts of so many things. So this is all things science and all things math, and I really love the collection that they have. But they're not easy to find, and on Amazon they're usually quite expensive. So I just try to find them at thrift stores and on firstcry or other places when it's on sale. Then I have Asburn How It Works series. This is electricity, and this has flaps everywhere, like even on the index page we have a flap. So that's the book, and it's got a lot of flaps, and it teaches you about electricity, how it moves, and the basic concepts of it in an interesting way. So we got this, and then I have a similar one. This is Extreme Planet. I think it's from the Extreme Planet series. And this is Journey to the Earth's Core, where again these are flaps. You have flaps here. I'll be doing a second another video with just doing these books separately, so you can look at them, and when I make those videos I'll link them below. Again, these are full of flaps. And then I know it's been a long video, but I'm down to the last two books. I got these two comprehension reading and writing activity books. So this is level 1 and that's level 2, and I think this is more suitable than the Usborne one for my son's age. So if you see, you have a passage there, then you have questions which cover the passage that they just read. It also covers grammar. So yeah, it's a bit of a good exercise, to practice and stay in touch during summer holidays, because they'll be needing it in the following school year. Level 2 has bigger passages. If you see, that was half a page, this is one full page, and then your questions go on to the next 2 pages. So I'll be doing an individual review on these 2 books as well. And so that's the video, guys. These are the books that I got. You can have another look at them, and if you found this video useful, do click on like, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.